Hi, everybody. So, the best way to get her to chase you, if you've been dumped and you want her back or something like that, is you have to go through a series of identifying and asking yourself, what would a woman want? So, if we go over to the old app here, getting her to chase. Okay, what you got to do is you got to put yourself in the mind of a woman for a second, and we're never going to know exactly how they think because we don't have a vagina, but we can do our best to guess. How do we get her to chase? Well, I've said this before. Men love women and women love value. So how do we make ourselves valuable? Well, the number one thing that's going to be most attractive to women is going to be masculine drive and ambition. So if we are driven all of a sudden, if before she didn't have anything to chase because we were never on our purpose, we were never on our path, we were never on our career, well, now we're going to want to be driven. We're going to need to display through action. Maybe you got promoted at your job the next time you see her. Maybe you built a business and you got your first 3 clients. Like whatever it is, maybe you have something like you're doing now. Okay, congrats. The next thing that's going to be most attractive to women is going to be other women. OW, other women. Now, if other women find you attractive, that's going to give her cues in her head that there's value here. Okay, remember, men love women and women love value. Women do not just love men for men. They love men because of the value he brings. Well, if other women see that, hey, there's some positivity in this dick, that this dick, all of a sudden, like there's some women that want him right here. There's some women that want him. She's going to now want to chase that. Women are like cats. If one wants you, they all want you. The third thing is going to be increase in sex appeal. I'm just going to put sex appeal. What does this mean? Well, maybe you started going to the gym. So now your back and your shoulders, you now have a V taper. If those are your shoulders and this is your back and this is your narrow waist and you got a 6-pack. Okay, maybe you started dressing better. Maybe you got a new car that looks better. Like what I'm saying is like you're maximizing yourself. You're maximizing your SMV, sexual market value. The higher this gets, the more women want you. This is why Dan Bilzerian gets all the women. Because you got to realize, when you have all the money and you're built like a brick shithouse and you have fun and you're charismatic and you just are worried about having fun, like here, like he's holding like a bag of some shit with like you see this guy all the time, he'll fucking drink, he'll smoke, he'll party, he has multiple businesses, and like he's charismatic and the women just fucking love him because he has value. If they see this value, they're going to flock to it like beasts. So what is the value we can give? What is the value we can display? See, this is how we get her to pursue, and especially 1 and 2. If she sees all of a sudden this man's driven, especially for you guys that are older, like 30 plus, if your age is like 28 to 30 plus, she's in like mommy homemaker mode. This drive plus like if you're all of a sudden attractive to other women, that's your whole key. So you got to start showing some value. This is how we get her to chase you. And if other women start to want you, by gosh, she's going to want you again too. She's going to go, oh shit, maybe I fucked up.